The story begins with Sarah and Lou, who have been best friends since childhood, and this time, the two decide to take a trip to a deserted island. But there is another reason behind this trip. Their third friend Abby has been separated from them for years. Back in college, Abby caught Lou having an affair with her boyfriend, and from that day on, Abby ended her friendship with Lou for good and never forgave her. Nearly 10 years later, Sarah decides it is finally time to bring the two back together. So without telling either of them, she plans a surprise. But the moment Sarah brings Lou in front of Abby, their old hatred comes back. Abby angrily tells Sarah that if this is her surprise, then she is not going anywhere with Lou. Sarah wants them to leave the past behind and become friends again. But when she sees things getting worse, she suddenly tells them a lie that leaves both of them stunned. Sarah says she has cancer and only has a few days left to live, so her last wish is for both of them to spend some time with her and return to the old island where the three of them used to go camping as kids. Hearing this, Abby and Lou get emotional and finally agree to go with Sarah, but then Sarah laughs and admits she was only joking. Both of them scold her for it, but Sarah's plan has worked and they agree to go with her. The three of them then take a boat toward the island. It was their favorite place as children and was not far away. After so many years, the happiness of returning there is clear on their faces, and soon they reach the island, where their childhood memories come rushing back the moment they step ashore. The peaceful and beautiful surroundings make them forget their problems for a while. Lou checks her phone, but there is no signal, while Abby still keeps her distance from Lou, making it clear that she has not forgotten what happened. Sarah notices this and tries to change the mood by telling them she has another surprise. She asks them to close their eyes and places a map and compass in each of their hands. It is the same map Sarah made when they were kids. Back then, the three of them had hidden a treasure box somewhere on this island and promised to return one day to find it. And now Sarah wants to keep that old promise. According to the map, the three head toward the northeast side of the island. After so many years, they cannot clearly remember where they hid the treasure box, but they trust the map to lead them there. As they move deeper into the forest, the old argument between Lou and Abby comes up again. Lou admits her mistake and says she has apologized for it many times. She also says that the guy was not worth trusting anyway, and that it was a good thing Abby never married him. Now Abby has a good and loyal husband, so she should leave the past behind and move on. But Abby is still not ready to forget what happened. Sarah tries to calm them both down, but the argument gets so heated that Abby angrily walks away from them and heads back toward the shore. Because of the fight, the search for the treasure box has to stop, and with darkness approaching, the three begin setting up their tents for the night. Later, Sarah talks to Lou alone and explains that if she truly wants her friendship with Abby back, she needs to apologize from the heart. Maybe then, Abby can also leave the past behind, and this trip can become a good memory for all three of them. Understanding Sarah's words, Lou goes to Abby, talks to her, and apologizes. She tells Abby that back in college, they were both immature, and after all these years, they should finally put the old incident behind them. Suddenly, three strangers appear from behind the bushes, and seeing guns in their hands, both girls become nervous, but they soon find out that the three men are on the island for hunting. Their names are Henry, Derek, and Alex. Lou recognizes Henry as soon as she sees him and tells him that his older brother was in the same class as them back in college. Henry recognizes Lou too and laughs, assuring them that they have nothing to worry about. Once the tension settles, Abby invites the three men to join their camp, and they agree to stay with them. That night, everyone gathers around a fire and starts talking. During the conversation, Henry reveals that all three of them used to be in the army, but Derek and Henry were discharged because of some bad decisions they made, while Alex later resigned from the army with them. Meanwhile, Abby drinks too much and starts flirting with Henry, and Sarah finds the way Abby is getting close to him strange. So she pulls Abby aside and reminds her that she is married and should not be acting this way. But Abby does not take her seriously and says Henry is handsome, so Sarah has nothing to worry about. She also says her husband will never find out about it. A little later, Abby pretends to go to the bathroom and walks into the woods, then signals Henry to follow her. Henry makes an excuse and goes after her. Sarah and Lou both understand what is happening between them, but neither can say anything at that moment. Deeper in the woods, Abby and Henry start getting close, and Henry tries to take advantage of the situation, but Abby realizes she is doing something wrong and tells him to stop. Henry, however, refuses to back off and starts forcing himself on her, trying to protect herself. Abby grabs a nearby rock and strikes him in the head, forcing Henry to step back. Their screams bring the others running. Henry is bleeding badly from the head, and before long, His condition becomes so serious that he dies there. Seeing this, Derek and Alex lose control and beat all 3 girls until they pass out. When they wake up the next morning, they are tied up and badly injured from the beating, wanting revenge for their friend's death. Derek now wants to kill all 3 of them, but Alex tries to reason with him, saying they are only girls. Their families are waiting for them at home, and they have already beaten them badly. What happened was an accident. Derek, however, is too angry to listen. He makes it clear that no matter what anyone says, his friend died because of them, so he will not let any of the 3 leave alive. The girls now understand how serious the situation has become, and that they could be killed at any moment. Derek walks toward them with a gun and is about to shoot. Sarah repeatedly tries to convince him that what happened was an accident, and says they should hand Abby over to the police and let the law handle it. But Derek wants to kill them with his own hands. Then Abby angrily provokes him, calling him too much of a coward to kill 3 tied-up girls, and challenges him to fight her if he is really a man. Her words make Derek even angrier, so he unties all 3 girls and tells Abby to fight him. Taking advantage of the opportunity, the 3 girls throw sand into his eyes and run straight into the woods. But while escaping, they get separated and hide in different places. Terrified because Derek and Alex are chasing them with guns, Derek keeps shouting that no matter where they hide, he will find them and kill them one by one. Then Abby remembers the map Sarah gave them. She uses it to choose a path and soon reaches an old shelter, which is probably the same place they built together as kids. A little later, Lou and Sarah also make it there while trying to stay hidden, and for a moment, all 3 feel relieved to see that they are still alive. But the danger is not over yet. Abby starts crying and says she is sorry, that everything happened because of her. She ruined everything, and a boy even lost his life because of her. But Sarah and Lou assure her that it was not her fault. She did what she had to do to save herself. Sarah then says they have to get out of here and reach their boat, because if the 2 men catch them, they will not let them live. But they have to wait until night so they can reach the boat under cover of darkness. Meanwhile, Derek and Alex also know the girls will eventually try to reach the boat, so they wait in hiding. Once it gets dark, the 3 girls leave the shelter and start planning their next move. Sarah says all 3 of them should not get into the water because it is too cold. But Lou says she is a strong swimmer, so once she reaches the shore, she will bring the boat back. The 3 then crawl slowly toward the boat, but halfway there, Derek and Alex spot them. Sarah panics and runs back, but a bullet suddenly hits her directly in the head and she dies on the spot. Now Lou and Abby have no choice but to run. They enter the freezing water and swim toward the boat as fast as they can, while Derek keeps firing at them. But then Alex suddenly falls from above and is badly injured, trying to escape the gunfire. Lou and Abby swim toward the opposite shore instead of the boat. Once they reach it, they hide in the woods and begin shaking from the cold, so they take off their wet clothes to keep warm. Then they hug each other and cry because they have lost their best friend Sarah. Lou is completely broken, so Abby reminds her that now they are the only ones who can rely on each other on this island, and they have to find a way to survive and get out alive. Derek and Alex have guns and both have military experience, so if they are going to face them, they need weapons too. Now that they have killed Sarah, they will not let them live either. A little later, they remember Sarah's map and use it to reach the place where they hid their treasure box as kids. They quickly dig into the ground and pull out the old box. When they open it, they mostly find their childhood toys, but then they spot a small cutter. It is not enough to do much with, but they use it through the night to cut pieces of wood and turn them into sharp weapons, so they can face Derek and Alex if they have to. The next morning, the 2 girls move forward carefully and see that their boat is still on the shore, while Alex is lying injured on the beach after being badly hurt from his fall the night before. The good thing is that Derek is nowhere around, so they quickly come up with a plan. If they can kill Alex and take his gun, they can face Derek and escape the island. Abby tells Lou that she cannot kill Alex, but Lou encourages her, saying these men killed their best friend Sarah, and if they want to stay alive, Abby has to do it. They also cannot go together because Alex would get suspicious, so Abby slowly climbs down and crawls toward him. But before she can reach him, Alex spots her and starts shouting so Derek will hear him and come running. Abby tries to attack him with the cutter, but Alex grabs her hand, and at that moment Derek arrives and starts firing. Seeing this, Lou comes out of hiding and runs toward the woods to draw Derek's attention. Meanwhile, Abby gets hold of the gun. She shoots Alex first and kills him, then fires at Derek, who runs into the woods to escape the bullets and goes after Lou, trying to save her friend. Abby runs after them. Meanwhile, Lou reaches an open area where Derek easily corners her with his gun. She has nowhere left to run and becomes terrified, but just as Derek fires, Abby suddenly arrives and pushes him, making him miss his shot. Now Derek has fired his last bullet, so he pulls out his knife and prepares to fight them both. The girls beg him to spare their lives, but he says they killed both of his best friends and he will not let them live. Then he starts fighting them face to face. Derek used to be in the army, so he is stronger and more skilled than both of them, and he begins beating Lou and Abby badly. Lou gets hurt after hitting a rock, while Derek keeps attacking Abby. Then Lou spots one of the sharp wooden weapons they made earlier, picks it up, and drives it hard into Derek's back, badly injuring him. But even then, he gets back up, pulls the wood out of his back, and stabs Lou in the stomach. Abby rushes in to save her friend and bites Derek on the neck, but he grabs her by the throat and tries to choke her. Meanwhile, Lou somehow gets back up, grabs Derek's knife and attacks him, finally cutting his throat. Derek falls to the ground and struggles for a moment before dying. With Derek gone, Lou and Abby take his boat and finally escape the terrifying island. They have lost their best friend Sarah, but even after everything, they never gave up and kept fighting for their lives until the very end. Do you think Alex should have abandoned Derek and helped the three girls? Or did siding with Derek cost him his life? Or was this all Abby's fault? Because if she had never gotten close to Henry, would any of this have happened at all? Let me know your opinion in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.